Wagwan fart smellers, or should I say smart fellas. We're back. The poll has concluded. It has been won by a certain character, if you've been paying attention. And that character is Orochi, or as I like to call him, Weeaboo. More like Weeaboo. We're going to go through him and why he's very, very annoying and just irritating. He's not OP by any means, so before people come into the comments just be like, Orochi's OP, he's not that bad. He is annoying, but he's not overpowered. If this makes sense. He's a bit of a pub stomper in lower lobbies. By the way, you're going to see this on this video and the next one. I don't know what the god rays are over here, but they exist. I can't fix it. I have wiped my camera lens down a bunch, but it just seems I may have broken it at the gig yesterday, possibly. Or there's some condensation in the camera or something. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. So yes, we're talking about Orochi today. The Roach, the Weeb, the Cringe Boy, the Weeaboo Cringe, a Weeaboo, a small Japanese boy. Right, okay, we've got all of the weirdness out of the way. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that really annoy me with this fart smeller over here. The main one being stamina. Orochi says to Stamina, "Nothing personnel, kid," teleports behind it and stabs it in the back. There is no point to Orochi having a stamina bar at all. I think it's just there just to piss off your mains and to remind them of what he used to be and now he's not a stamina bully. I think that's the only reason the stamina bar's there, because you know, fucking, you just see Orochi's random bullshit go Moon Knight edition, right? And then their stamina bar just like, oh, they've taken a quarter off. What's the point in it? You could functionally remove that stamina bar from Orochi, and it would functionally do nothing else. It wouldn't change anything. He'd still be the rat he is, right? That stamina bar on Orochi is just decorative. I can't remember the last time I saw a Orochi go out of stamina. Oh no, yeah I can. It's when he threw that stupid out of stamina ball thing on the floor that explodes. And then Orochis are always in it. They throw it and then just stand in it. And then go, oh no, I'm out of stamina too. The only time I've ever seen an Orochi go out of stamina is when they do it to themselves. Throwing attacks though, I've not seen one go out of stamina for a fucking while. The next one, for some strange reason, dodge recoveries. Dodge recoveries are pretty cool as a concept, right? Really cool on like Berserkers, you know, is unblockable, he can dodge from the sides, very cool shit. Dodge recoveries in on themselves aren't an issue. It is the pairing between these two. So the stamina and the dodge recovery. I'm back. Had to serve some customers. So where were we? Yes, so the dodge recoveries of themselves, not the issue. It is the pairing between the infinite stamina and the dodge recoveries. Pirate is among those who has this exact same issue. It's annoying on Pirate, it's annoying here, right? Also as well, as a side thing, with Orochi, externals are an issue. He's just a small Japanese boy. Why is he external half the enemy team all the time? So, right, with Orochi, when you're in a team fight, be prepared to get external by Orochi more than the human gambling machine, who is JJ, does. Which is mad, because JJ and Medjay are supposed to be the external masters. Nah, Orochi's got that crown, mate. With this three in combination here, bro, my man's just, he's dancing around in a 4v4, not locked onto you, externaling you. And yes, you can deal with externals pretty easy by just blocking them, or, you know, being Black Prior, or Varangian Guard. So you can, there is counterplay to this, still just irritating though. See, the problem is with Orochi is he is just a spam character. And he is very much a pub stomper as well, like a noob stomper. If you've played the game for a while, you can definitely deal with Orochi, right? He's not OP, as I said, he's just annoying. The spam character aspect of his kit is he will just keep pelting attacks at you until you die. until you like make some mistakes and fuck up, right? You can deal with all this though. It's not like it's unfair. It's just fast and annoying. Medjay's got a similar, like, because obviously he's got two stances. He's got his big staff stance and then he's got his axe stance, right? His axe stance is spam character territory, and his actual staff stance is it feels more like a heavy, and then as soon as he goes into two axes, he feels like an assassin, right? Orochi is the spam character. He will just, because he's got infinite stamina, like he's got a trainer on in Elden Ring or some shit, he will just keep throwing attacks until you mess it up. If you have hyper armor, you don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. But if you don't, kind of an issue. He also has an annoying bash. Now, weirdly enough though, on actual Orochi, his front dodge bash, even though it chains on whiff, is less irritating to deal with than Gladiator's. Because if the Orochi throws a bash and whiffs, he's probably already queued up a light attack. So if you correctly dodge his dodge forward bash, you get a free light parry, essentially, if you're quick enough, right? It's not as bad as it could be, I will give them that. However, I think he's got the zone that he throws out, zone all the time. Oh, I put that on annoying bash, there we go. Honestly, when you're fighting an Orochi, say like you're looking at your character screen, you've got your top guard, left guard, right guard. Guard to the right, guard to the left of the Orochi, always. Because they will throw that zone out. You can even bait out, I do this shit all the time. So I move my guard from his left side over to his right side just so I can bait out a zone. It works all the time. People underestimate the ability of just swapping your guard somewhere so they throw the move that you know that you want them to throw. I do it all the time. If I'm fishing for light parries, I will just move the guard from where they've been attacking a lot, and then they will throw a light in that direction, and then I can parry it. Bait, mate. Think like a fisherman. Think like you're catching fish, boys. You want the enemy to attack you where you want them to attack you. The problem comes when the person on the enemy team is just not biting. That's when you know they're a good player. But yeah, Orochi doesn't really... Oh, God, yeah, Storm Rush. So I'm just going to put this Storm Rush just in here. It's not as bad as it used to be. By the way, if my neck looks stiff, it's because I've just played a show last night and I was headbanging a lot. Storm Rush, right? Not as bad as it used to be. In fact, it's almost a joke now. It used to be that Storm Rush, each side was undodgeable. Now it's only the top side that's undodgeable, so you can, in reality, just throw a light top. Especially if you've got a crushing counter, there's an option select. Or if you've got hyper armor, just queue up a fucking heavy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not really an issue anymore. And Orochi didn't even use it properly anyway before. Hey lads, Orochi mains, I know you are the biggest fan base in the entirety of all of For Honor. You do know you can feint that shit, right? There literally seems to be about 3 of you that know that you can feint that. And when I see an Orochi do Storm Rush and feint it, I'm like, oh shit, this Orochi's probably pretty good then. Yeah, you can feint this. You can feint it and bait out light parries and anti-guard breaks and shit. Good idea, right? Yeah, cool. However, like, there's not super a lot. I mean, his backstep light. Bro, his backstep light. I'm just going to put this as a shit bit. His backstep light is just free damage for me, or people who can kind of bait it out. It's just a light parry, but you have extra time to parry the light. It's so bad. It's like back when Highlander could soft feint his heavies into light attacks. It's just kind of there. It's not like Kensei's Nature's Wrath move, which, by the way, is the best move in the game. This is kind of poo. Poo-poo garbage. Poo-poo garbage. Other than that, his deflect's pretty cool. His deflect is cool. He's got a cool deflect. People are semi-annoyed that he doesn't have his light and heavy stuff now, though. Got hyper armor. Uninterruptible stance, so you can use it. It's cool. I think that's cool. It's still got that shinai. No, it's not shinai, but it's like the stung backstab thing. It's cool. It's cool. That's good. His fashion's really good too, actually. You do only get like 2 modes of Orochi though. You either get So Colourful My Eyes Hurt or Edge. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm in the So Colourful My Eyes Hurt. My Orochi's bright pink. I don't play him very much, but he is bright pink. Fashion's cool. His executions are cool. He's got, if you like anime, his executions are for you. His executions are very cool for people who like anime, right? He's got some of the most anime fucking executions you've ever seen in your entire life. Dope shit. But see, for a character that most people think is like, I read somewhere that there's like fucking 70% of all For Honor players main Orochi or some shit. That number is definitely made up. It's an exaggeration. Before you type it in the comments, Orochi appeals to the most people for some reason. Cool samurai man is cool, I guess, right? But he's kind of boring. I mean, what really does he have? He's got the dodge light attacks, which are just most of the time free parries, free light parries. But yeah, other than, I mean, there's not really much to him. He's like a cool samurai man who's kind of annoying with his dodge recoveries and infinite stamina. His execution's cool, fashion's cool, his emotes are fun. He's got the... That one's cool, I like doing that. There's just fucking not much to him. You can light, and then he's got an unblockable heavy, which he didn't used to have, which, by the way, was much needed. Orochi was very shit. Even though everybody played him, he was very, very shit. But the unblockable heavy's good. That was a good addition. Yeah, he's just there. He's just there, being a roach in the corner, being fucking irritating. It boils down to the fact that he has infinite stamina, very quick dodge recoveries. He's like a gnat, right? No matter how much you try and swat him away, he's just back, or he's there going in your ear. He's just irritating. But yeah, that's Orochi. I don't know how to end this video because I should have had more to say about Orochi, but I don't because he's boring. Okay, you get the drift. Right, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.